Hello, my name is Richard Chibity. I'm the director of the Comanche Nation Fire Program. I've been doing this business for 33 years as a firefighter. Can you back that up? Some more? Can you back up some more? Okay, right there. This program right here is started out in 2011 and 12. 2011 and 12, when I came back aboard here, it was a $170,000 budget. 2014 and 15, we got increased to $200,000 budget. Our current budget today is $222,000. What we have is four people full-time. We also have a 638 contract engine through the Bureau of Indian Affairs, and also have a tribal engine. With 4 people, this is the man staff those. What I'm asking for proposed budget this year is $323,000, $101,000 more. We do not have a dispatcher or a clerk. And that's basically what we're asking for, the increase of the thing. I guess when they get through fixing working on that. We do cover a lot of area here in the KCA land, all the way around from the Red River all the way up to Anadarko. And this year, past year, we did have an increase. Now we also, our zone expand out to Cheyenne and Arapahoes. If they needed us up there, we could send an engine up there. We also have a mutual aid agreement in place, getting in place with the Comanche County fire departments. And we also, like I said, we cover a lot of areas here. Okay, go ahead, next one. As you see right there, I was saying we do cover the areas of the Kiowa Comanche, the KCA lands here, and which is what the Comanches will, our priority is Comanche land itself, trust lands. Go ahead, next one, please. Like I said, the KCA land expands all the way up to Anadarko, all the way down to Red River, and close by Snyder, and then out towards close to Duncan area. Next one, please. And like I said, we expanded across I-40 up north into the Cheyenne and Arapahoe area. We expanded our zone, the Bureau has. Next one. Go ahead. Okay, as you see right here, this is what we have done for the last year. We had one basic training. We had a 23 emergency management call. We had 2 medical responses, 71 fires this year, all wildland. We had 1 structural fire. We had 2 mutual aids with the counties. We had 9 controlled burns that the guys attended. We also had water services. What that means in the water services, we do deliver water to tribal members that do have underground water system. They're on a rural water system. So we did 39 of those deliveries last year. Search and rescue, we also have guys and teams, they also attend with the search and rescue. We had it with the county. Short-term severity means that whenever they have higher fire danger, they put us on that, and we had 9 of those last year. Smoke detector, we also would do that with the emergency management whenever they call to help install smoke detectors in tribal homes in buildings here. Tree cutting jobs, we had 32 of them last year. And you imagine we only had a 4-man team that's doing this. If we had more people, we would do more jobs. Tribal events, because we only had about 3 of them last year. But, you know, that's a lot of load just for 4 people. So, go ahead, next one. As you see, we color code all of our flyers and deliveries, all our events that we have on here throughout the whole year. So we know what's basically what's happening. Go ahead. Keep on. Next one. We also, like I said, you see on the last one, we did work New Year's Eve night. We had a fire through New Year's Eve. We're on call 24 hours, 7 days a week here. Like I said, this is our current budget of $222,000. This is what we operate on this year. The next one. And this is what we're asking for next year, the $323,000 budget. This would increase, we can do reimbursables for a hand crew, which we paid expensive, we get reimbursed to the Bureau. That means creating more jobs for the Comanche people and bigger crews to travel out of states.
Explain that to us a little more, will you? Mr. Chivey, on the reimbursable.
The reimbursable, and basically is about if we send a crew, to ask for a crew to go out of state or any fires. Therefore, we would be handling the cost of the motels and the meals. And if we send our own vehicles and stuff like that, that's under contract too. We handle our own fuel. The payroll would still be paid under the casual payment out of Boise, Idaho. But with that reimbursable, we would send that, once we get back from an assignment, these guys would get that money, that time and everything, the receipts, and then we send it into the Bureau for reimbursable. We would get that money back. We will not lose it. And that way, right now, these days, these guys, they don't ask for self-sufficient crews, in which we're not a self-sufficient crew. We lost a lot of assignments last year because we did not have the capability. So with this capability, we'll be able to increase our crew. We lost a lot of firefighters. We're down to 9 emergency firefighters. We can increase that back up to one time we had 32 all the time, and more assignments for these guys. They would constantly depend on that extra income. Any other questions? What was that?
How many out-of-state fires did you go to?
Okay, last year's out-of-state fires, we basically went, I believe it's maybe 3 or 4 out-of-states. And what happened there was that the other bureau picked up the tabs on our guys' motels and meals. They had to find somebody to take that up, to take care of that for us.
Do you assist or would you conduct a prescribed burn on a trust land?
Yes, we do.
So an individual trustee of owner of the trust land could ask for that burn?
Yes, we do have burn permits. They just call in. And then we have to set it up if the weather is right. It all depends what the weather is out there, condition, time of year, and we can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chai-Biddy. Oh, we got one more question.
Oh, the assisted burn thing, is it for grass only, or can it be trees
For
near the highway for the burn?
What do you mean?
What Mr. Tipicani was asking, prescribed burns?
Oh, prescribed burns, all grass and everything?
Just
Yes.
grass?
Yeah.
Okay. And this, you said something about 39 people you deliver water to. Is that because they don't have wells?
Well, 39 deliveries.
Excuse
We
me?
have about 39 deliveries.
Okay.
And we have probably maybe about 3 people that do not have, they don't have wells, they have underground tanks. And they're not on the regular system water line because they can't get the water lines to the house yet.
So that, how many people? You've done it 39 times, but that's not how many people.
There are 3 people, there's 3 home families that we supply water to. The water comes from here,
Okay.
from our hydrants up here at the complex.
So do you also, does your program come out and cut down trees?
Yes, we do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It all depends what kind of situation on the trees. If they're too close to like power lines and stuff, we have to back away because we don't have the safety equipment to even do that. If they're too close to the house, we don't have the equipment to do that, to bring them down.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, any other place we can, or take the trees down.
I hate to say, keep saying but there trees just overgrown in my pasture, little ones, and I would like to have the little ones taken out and just kind of leave the big ones. Do you do that?
Yeah, we can go out there and then just come out in the office and fill out a tree request form, and we'll set it up.
Okay, thank you.
That said, thank you, Mr. Richard Chai-Biddy of our fire program. Thank you, sir.